Now we're going to learn to fingerpick with the right hand. Remember that the thumb is called P, the index finger I, the middle finger M, and the ring finger A, P-I-M-A. Now, just like we learned the chord diagram earlier, we have to learn a new diagram now, and that's called a fingerpicking pattern. So, as you can see on the screen and in your book, you've got 6 lines going horizontally. The first string is up the top and the 6th string is down the bottom, being that the diagram represents the strings of the guitar. It's upside down, as you can see, compared to how you would hold the guitar, but that's okay. So, if you look further down, you'll see now you've got fingerpicking pattern number 1. If we look at it carefully, you can see the timing underneath where it goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we know now that fingerpicking pattern number 1 is 1 bar in length. It goes P-I-M-A, P-I-M-A. So we're now able to understand and read that, so perhaps we should play it. Let's have a look. With our index finger, the I finger, it always plays at this level of the guitar the 3rd string. The middle finger, or M, always plays the 2nd string. The ring finger, or A, always plays the 1st string. The thumb will alternate between string number 6, 5 and 4, depending on what chord we're playing, but for the meantime we'll just stick to number 6. So if we want to play this nice and gently, we'll just play it as it's written, fingerpicking pattern number 1. Thumb first for P, then I for index, M for middle, and then A for ring. And as you can see on the fingerpicking pattern what strings they're plucking. So fingerpicking pattern number 1 goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's fingerpicking pattern number 1. Do you understand that okay? Again, I'll just double check it with you. The fingerpicking diagram has 6 horizontal lines going across, being that the one up the top is the 1st string and the one down the bottom is the 6th string. The PIMAs represent which fingers of the right hand to use, with P the thumb, I the index, M the middle and A the ring finger. The fingerpicking pattern says to play P on the 6th string, which we've done, I on the 3rd string, which we'll do, M on the 2nd string and A on the 1st string, and then it says to do the same thing again. Now that we know how to read fingerpicking patterns, we'll learn a new fingerpicking pattern called fingerpicking pattern number 2. Let's have a look at it carefully. It goes P-I-M-A, M-I-M-A. As we can see, it's 1 bar in length, being 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We know what strings to play for our correct fingers, and so we'll just play it nice and slowly and nice and gently. P-I-M-A, M-I-M-A. We'll count it out now. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Try that again. We'll try it together. We'll count in first. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Did you get that right? Good. Now that we've learned how to fingerpick with 2 different patterns, we'll start and play a couple of chords there. Now, depending on what chord we're playing, the thumb, or P, will always pluck a different note, being either the 6th, the 5th, or the 4th. On the E chord, it always plucks the 6th string. On the A chord, it plucks the 5th string, and on the D chord, the 4th string. So down the bottom of your page, and also on the screen now, you've got a little chord progression there, which goes from the chord of E, then A, and then D, with 1 bar on each. It's still written out with the fingerpicking pattern to make it easy for you, and also with the timing underneath. So what we're going to do is we're going to pluck 1 bar of E with fingerpicking pattern number 2. Let's do that now. Then 1 bar of A with fingerpicking pattern number 2, remembering that A has the 5th string as the bass note that the thumb plays. Do the D chord, remembering that the D chord has the 4th string note as the bass note. Now we'll put it all together. 1 bar of E, 1 bar of A, and 1 bar of D, all in a row. If you can play that, you're doing very well, and congratulations, it's starting to sound like music. Just one last note for the finger picking. Just be aware that a lot of people, when they start finger picking, start to pluck like this. They pluck and they pull the hand right off. It's important that the movement comes from the fingers only. So if you watch my hand, you'll see how this part of the hand stays very, very steady and doesn't move. It just plucks like this. See how the movement is coming from the fingers only. It's not doing jumpy like this, which is very easy to do. So just have a good look at yourself playing and see what you do. If you can, have a look at yourself in the mirror. That will make it even easier.